p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Saleh Khan. First, the headlines. President and Prime Minister have congratulated mountaineer Naila Kiani for scaling world's third highest peak, Kanchenjunga. Pakistan's ambassador to the United States says blocking water for a population of 25 million will be considered a declaration of war. At the United Nations, Pakistan has called for operationalizing Gaza reconstruction plan endorsed by the OIC and Arab group. The United States has issued a general license for Syria to provide immediate sanctions relief. And now the news in detail. President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif have congratulated mountaineer Naila Kiani for scaling the world's third highest peak, Kanchenjunga. In their separate statements, they extended best wishes for her future. The President commended Naila Kiani for bringing laurels to Pakistan in the field of mountaineering and said that Pakistani women are talented and serving in various fields. He said it is encouraging to witness women's achievements in the field of mountaineering. The Prime Minister said Pakistanis are making their country proud in every field of sports. He said that setting records in challenging sports like mountaineering by Pakistani women is a source of strength. Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Rizwan Saeed Sheikh, says the Indus Water Treaty has no provision for unilateral termination or holding it in abeyance. During his interaction with the US media outlets, he said India's approach to the treaty reflects a pattern of lawlessness. He said international community will not lend its support to illegal and inhumane act of using water as a weapon. Rizwan Saeed Sheikh said blocking water for a population of 25 million would be considered a declaration of war. The ambassador said Pakistan seeks a permanent resolution to the Kashmir dispute in line with the UN Security Council resolutions and aspirations of Kashmiri people. He said India's role in Balochistan is no secret. At the United Nations, Pakistan has called for operationalizing the Gaza reconstruction plan endorsed by the OIC and Arab group. Pakistan's permanent representative to the UN in New York, Asim Iftikhar Ahmed, in a national statement called the international conference on the Gaza being held next month in timely and essential. He urged the world community to come up with a robust response given the continued suffering of Palestinian people and unfolding humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza. Asim Iftikhar said it is imperative to fully implement a ceasefire in the Gaza, lift the blockade and ensure unimpeded humanitarian access and protect aid workers. He demanded that any attempt to forcibly displace Palestinians, annex territory or imposed militarized aid mechanism must be firmly rejected. He expressed Pakistan's readiness to contribute to a credible political horizon for a two-state solution, one that upholds Palestinian rights and ends occupations. The foreign ministers of Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Jordan at a meeting in Paris reviewed the international efforts to stop the war in Gaza and ways to enable humanitarian aid delivery to the Strip. They also discussed international efforts to stop all violations committed by Israel against Palestinians. The meeting also addressed preparations for the international conference to be held at the UN headquarters next month for focusing on the two-state solution. The United States has issued a general license for Syria to provide immediate sanctions relief. The US Treasury Department said in a statement that ease in sanctions will hopefully put Syria on a path to a bright, prosperous and stable future. Syria's foreign ministry welcomed the move, calling it a positive step in the right direction to alleviate the country's humanitarian and economic suffering. Russia and Ukraine have released 390 prisoners. They would free more in the coming days, in what is expected to be the biggest prisoner swap for the war so far. The final of Pakistan Super League will be played between Lahore Qalandars and Quetta Gladiators in Lahore tomorrow. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch the live video streamings of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.